Alright, what's up everybody? I can't believe it, but we are on Season 6, Episode 11 of Better Call Saul, titled Breaking Bad. When I realized that the episode was going to be called this, I think they revealed that a little earlier in the week, like a couple days after we had watched the Nippy episode. I was obviously excited as hell, right? And it's so funny because you actually start speculating, like, are they going to be trolling with us? Is the Breaking Bad title going to just refer to, for example, Jeff and his friend, right? Who could be essentially Breaking Bad now that they've, done their first heist or whatever they call it. And, that somehow is what lands Saul into trouble or something, right? I still definitely think that that's what the title will be referring to as well. But I don't think that it means that we're not going to see Walt and Jesse, and we're not going to see the scenes that have been teased to us from the very start of the season, and that we're actually going to the Breaking Bad timeline for a change. I think both are definitely like going to happen, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really don't have that much more to say. I don't want to say that much more because I want to dive in, and I'm sure you can imagine why. I think this is going to be one for the books, to put it like that. It's going to be a legendary episode, no doubt. Yeah, man, it's only, that's the thing. 3 episodes left, and it's so crazy because we don't quite know the direction that these last 3 episodes are headed in. I have a feeling that well, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say, I guess. Like, I do think that all the stuff with Jeff and Marion, that will still come back. Episode 10, Nippy definitely seemed like Saul had essentially tied up those loose ends. And so they could go in any direction that they wanted. But I have a feeling like they're not just gonna, like, putting it or doing it like that, pulling it off like that, it would just be looked at as like, oh, you started the storyline and then wrapped it up, but there was never any point to it in the first place, right? There's going to have to be some type of repercussion to it, I feel. And I definitely do believe that, like, now that Saul did get these guys back into the game, essentially, or he got them into the game for the first time, I should rather say, it just means that, like, they're gonna stay in that game, most likely, right? And so they themselves might be pulling some other type of heists, and sure, they won't be involving Saul with it, but the moment they get caught, it's like, yeah, well, there's no point for them not to mention him, because they're going to jail anyway. So I don't quite understand what Saul is actually thinking now in retrospect, doing that. Because, yeah, like, bad things could be coming from it, and these guys weren't gonna, I assume they're not gonna just stop here. I think that will be the... And again, like, that might be the thing that actually reminds Saul of Walt and Jesse, and it's somehow how we tie it all back in. I don't... Like, I've had all these wild, fancy theories in the very beginning of the season that we were going to see lots of stuff from the Breaking Bad timeline, but I have definitely come to terms with the fact that I would assume these last 3 episodes are going to be mostly Gene-focused. And, the Breaking Bad stuff that we're going to see... I definitely think in this episode, once again, it's called Breaking Bad for a reason. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a trip down memory lane. It's gonna put the smile on my face, but it's not gonna be like, again, I feel like we might actually have seen the last of Gus and Mike, for example, right? But those scenes that they got that finished their storylines were definitely great scenes for them to end it on. Especially Gus. Mike, maybe in some type of way, could still play a role in the flashbacks too. It's possible, I still wonder how are they gonna, for viewers that have only seen Better Call Saul, are they gonna kind of explain away what happened and why Saul is, like, in this hiding his identity, I guess, and on the run? And are they gonna sort of explain that Mike died, for example? And these details that again, a lot of the characters from Better Call Saul, their storylines conclude in in Breaking Bad. So are they going to kind of touch on that, or are they just going to leave it for what it is? Lots of stuff to speculate about, but all in all, I'm just incredibly excited, to dive in and to see what this Breaking Bad episode will bring. So without further ado, guys, we're going to get into it. Of course, do let me quickly point out that the full-length reaction, if you want to see my reaction to the entire 50-minute, or I think it's even an hour-long episode, that will be up on Patreon, which is linked on top of the description for you to check out. We also have a Discord community where we talk about the show and stuff, so definitely be awesome to have you join us, which, you can do so by joining up on the Patreon. So... yeah, and of course, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell on the channel, because I'll be reacting to the last 2 episodes, in a week and 2 weeks as well. So you'll want to be here for it for sure. But for now, let's dive into Season 6, Episode 11 of Better Call Saul. Oh no, what the hell? Did he get captured?
Come on. Talk to me.
Is this Walt and Jesse capturing him?
Yo soy Allegado. Jesus Christ.
It definitely is.
Better way to do this.
That's when he was talking Spanish to. It's the RV. Oh my god, dude.
Why are we going off-road?
Phosphorus.
Can we please don't do it in the desert? Anywhere but the desert. Oh. Come on, talk to me, guys, huh?
Oh my god, it's so well done. They're really gonna replay this.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Really?
It wasn't me. It was Ignacio. He's the one.
Oh man. What the hell are they doing with this intro anymore, man? They did have a new visual there for a brief second. The chair with the vodka or whatever. I can't believe we just saw that. Damn, and now we're going back to Gene. Come on, man. Oh shit, Francesca.
You can't put seeds and stems in the sink.
What are you, my mom? We don't have drugs here.
Uh-huh.
You don't
Okay,
believe
so who
us?
are these guys? I thought it was.
She doesn't
I thought
believe
she
us.
was their mom.
You don't seem to have regular employment. Plus, your whole place smells like a skunk's butthole.
I have no idea what to make of it. I just know that Francesca still has to call
go.
Saul.
Just
Oh.
plunger outside the door when you're done.
Is that what she's leaving for now?
It's still clogged, dude.
You do it, dude. It's a simple up and down motion, like you're used to.
Oh god. Wait, so this is her? Like they are staying in her place. They're paying her rent, I guess. This episode is already fantastic. We're 4 minutes in, goddammit. Yeah, she's going to make that phone call, isn't she? What, thinks she's being followed again? Ah, I mean, makes sense. That's Oakley, right? Yep. He took over the benches. He deserves it. I assume it was a bench that before used to have a Better Call Saul ad. Question is, who is she calling? I assume Saul. I don't know, a lot of people had different theories about that. But I feel like it was just Saul asking her to call him from the payphone and with some like additional instructions or whatever. Or like, yeah, there you go. Oh, she was like ready to leave. Yeah, she did say it had to be on the minute, on the dot.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're there. Great. So the maestro buying the farm, it didn't change anything?
No, if anything, it made it worse. Skylar White got her deal, so the
Wow.
only ones left to go after are you and Pinkman, and I heard they found his car down by the border, so...
Yeah, but he's not there.
Oh, so there's
Adios, stupid. Skylar got a deal.
Hey, what do you know
Well,
about the
we
nail
kind of
salons?
expected that.
Are gone.
What? Gone? All of them?
Yep.
Don't tell me laser tag.
Feds found it all, Saul.
But how? It was shells within shells. Damn it. Damn it. Okay.
I still wonder if it was Price running the laser tag.
It's all gone. Those sons of bitches took everything.
Except what you took with you, and I'm guessing that wasn't chump change.
Yeah, I had the diamonds and stuff.
Well, how's Kubi?
That's what I've been wanting to know.
All right, how about Huel?
Huel,
I still hope we're gonna see
guess.
QB.
back home in New Orleans. DEA held him under false pretenses or something.
And he's still in the room.
Good.
Remember Bill Oakley? He switched sides.
He came out.
Oh shit.
No, he's not gay. He's a defense attorney now.
Oh my
I mean-
god, this is so great.
What about you? How are you doing?
I'm just great. Prince Rainier proposed. The private jet is taking us to the Paris on Thursday.
Yeah.
God damn, this is just bittersweet, man.
Yes, that's it, man.
I did get one call
From Kim?
after everything went down.
Nah, she would have said that already.
Kim,
Oh, shit.
checking in on me.
No kidding?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Your name came up. Asked if you were alive.
She asked about me. Oh, okay, well, I guess this is goodbye. Hello? Hello?
Oh, man. What a fantastic scene. This conversation was like everything that I needed. Yep, he is all in his head now. You should not be driving right now, I think, dude.
Hi, I need a number in Florida. Titusville. Palm Coast Sprinklers.
Is that where Kim lives?
On a road,
Possibly?
Hi. I'm looking for Kim Wexler. I believe she works there.
Wow, so she went to Florida. Because everybody expected that she would have gone back to Nebraska then. Because that's how it would all tie in, but... You wonder what her situation is like, you know, if she got like married to someone else. Maybe even has kids. And what she's doing, because she's not a lawyer. So he's talking to her now? Oh shit. Yeah, that didn't seem like it was going well. She didn't want to be contacted by him, or what was it? Damn, man, this is rough. If that was the case, how could the story possibly end with her? Damn, that's so sad, man. Fuck. Our boy is back. Wasn't the last that we saw of him.
Another good one.
Why is he
Oh,
going?
hey, Jeffy.
Yeah.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Jeff, stop talking. I need you to answer some questions. First up, you have a night shift, right? Get on the 9 to 6. After that, we need to get our hands on some barbiturates.
What?
Shit, man. He's just. Oh, I see.
What are we gonna do with
I
it?
see. It's the only way you can cope with it.
But you said we're done. You said
This is all that he has
Hospital on the
left.
street
Ah,
wants
that's so
you to come.
fucking sad, man. But it makes so much sense.
so we're back in business.
Damn, I mean, that's surely gonna land him into trouble, of course.
The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. But my
Doing some
wife,
karaoke,
my love,
that
and
brings
my
back some
lady."
memories.
She hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife. You would be. Gusto.
This guy has had a too many. A few too many.
Come on, Victor. You don't be a wuss.
I'm not a wuss.
That's right, you're not. You gotta believe
He
in
called
yourself,
himself Victor?
buddy. No more
Wait,
lemons,
isn't
no
Victor what he
lemons, no
called
more
himself
trick
already
points, no
in
more
front of
toothpick puzzles. I'm not good at this.
brother man? I forget what he's called.
This isn't easy.
Ken wins.
I'm so much closer to it. It's like giving me the money.
Oh, you lose, sucker.
Really? What is happening?
Another round, good man. Once again, courtesy of.
He's definitely playing.
All right.
He's playing like he's a loser. That's what's going on. Trying to get, yeah, just feeding this guy drunk. He's not gonna drink this, is he? Yep.
I need some night air. Well, Easy. Looks like one of our cabs is here.
Oh, of course, and it's Jeff.
I got water here, if you want. On the house.
What is this? Is it actually water? At this point, I'm questioning everything. What was that thing
Feel better.
he gave him? Because it wasn't water, I think. Okay, I see. So we're literally just robbing this dude. Wow, he's an easy target. Or maybe not. Okay. Taking pictures of all his cards. I wonder what the plan is here. That's the thing, it's always way more elaborate than just a simple like, oh yeah, let's get some money from his wallet, right? I think that's at Circus, and I know that I think she's called Anne Circus, is one of the writers. They always make these purposeful references to people in the crew. Okay, shouldn't they remove the tape? Almost forgot or what? Okay, I had to put the gloves on, or was he not wearing gloves already? Okay, back to it, here we go.
What the hell is this? It's like James Whale's.
This is
traveling
after the
roadshow
conversation.
What the hell that is? The ship definitely travels.
Sorry, you said the what? Travels?
Crystal ship. What do I call this thing?
All right, never mind. Just no details. Paying him to do a job. Let's just leave it at
Dude, Walt looks the exact same, man.
I said no details.
Dude, to stand in front of a meth lab is not like he ain't gonna put two and two together.
He is on a need-to-know basis.
I didn't want to show my face. Did he need to know that?
So, you're not just distribution. You two actually make the blue stuff. Here? That's amazing. Okay, so if you cook the blue stuff, then that means you're Igor, and that makes you. Your
Heisenberg.
Wow. So you have a job, one job, and I still don't understand how you're going to pull it off.
Listen, when I get all my ducks in a row, I'll give you a PowerPoint down at the
To
office.
free-
But until then,
to
just
free
bring
Badger.
what we talked about, okay? And don't worry.
For
I'm
public
gonna make it work.
masturbation.
I'm taking...
I'm calling shotgun.
I will drive.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just stand.
At least you won't be rolling around like the last Christmas ham in the back of the delivery truck.
You gotta give us some gas.
I
when you're
gave
backing
it
up.
the proper
Don't tell me they
amount
got
of
stuck
gas.
again, dude.
Guess that's why we're moving now.
Look, it just was idling too long. It'll stop.
Oh, actually, that was the episode after that it would
Should've
start.
just let me drive, yo.
Look, nothing would be different in this moment except you panicking and flooding the engine.
Bullshit.
Fellas, I was enjoying the Laurel and Hardy. I'm not such a fan of the Bickersons. Can you get me back to my office? I got work to do if you want me to make some magic.
We just need to sit a moment. That's all.
Definitely don't leave the keys in the ignition. God. Even the cough brings back memories.
So, who's Lolo?
Who?
Lolo.
Wow.
Thought some dude named Lalo sent us. You seem pretty freaked out.
It's nobody. Hey, are we gonna try that again? Because
Bravo.
I second that.
Yeah, the grave that they had dug for him. Oh, wow, what a transition. Love it. That's what he feels like he's inside of right now. Might as well be dead.
Where did you read that? Personal Finance for Dummies?
Are they conning another one?
Yeah, big time. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, genius.
Damn, man, he's just right back into the addiction.
About water. Sure.
But yeah, you see that even the collar, it doesn't return, right? It's not like he feels alive because of this. He's just doing it because it's a coping mechanism. So many victims. You're just waiting for it to go wrong at this point, though. Are they just selling the information or something? To a different crew? Wait, wasn't that a photo just now of like Tom Schnoz, who's the writer of this episode?
You wanna know my trick? Play your own game.
Okay, so I assume now is kind of when it could perhaps go wrong.
Can't let a few bad apples spoil it for the rest of us. In fact, sorry.
Oh shit, has to take his meds? Oh no.
I went through that phase. I took every.
Oh no.
Hey.
Don't tell me that the stuff that they're gonna give these guys with the water is somehow like...
Like a charm. What are those for?
Or something, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Cancer.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry. Is it bad?
Yeah, you wanna rob a guy with
Oh, I need
cancer?
the good kind. Come on, more drinks. This one's on me. Got 2 more here, please?
Does he start feeling bad a little bit? Some Walter White flashbacks right here. They did show us specifically, you know, him noticing the cough on Walt as well.
You sure you don't want to take this one, Vic? I can wait.
No, it's all you.
Well, he still put him in the cab there with Jeffy. Interesting. Oh shit, we're going right back to Breaking Bad, dude.
Anyway, you're 12:30. Just want to.
Aces, send them in.
Mike?
Oh, enter sunshine. Cast some light into my cold, dark world.
Oh my god, he's wearing the glasses from... This is not... I don't know, yeah, this could be like kind of right after Jane. Because he was wearing them in that scene, and that scene alone.
On the clock, right? So give with the info anytime.
When you're done,
Well, I can multitask, please.
I'm not gonna talk to you while you're on whatever that is.
You know, LBJ used to have his underlings give him reports while he was on the shitter.
Well, either I'm gonna leave, or I'm gonna put my foot in your skull.
Fine. What about that Heisenberg fella?
Here we go.
High school chemistry teacher.
You're shitting me, really?
Walter Hartwell, chemistry teacher over at J.P. Wynn, working with a former student, current meth head, one Jesse Pinkman.
Wow.
He has lung cancer.
Yep.
Jesus. That's why he can't quit with the coughing. How bad?
I told you they
Stage 3A,
specifically
he's in treatment,
focused on
more
that.
tests to come, but it doesn't look good. Now listen, even if this guy was gonna live, I wouldn't go near him. He's a complete amateur.
You see an amateur, I see 170 pounds of clay ready to be molded.
Well, if the cancer doesn't get him, it'll be the cops or a bullet to the head.
Is that your appraisal, or is that what he who shall not be named says about him?
Sure, say anything. The guy's small potatoes.
Yeah, okay. I hear you. I got a feeling about this. This Heisenberg guy's got something. It's top of the line.
You can
product.
say what you want,
That's
but
the
Mike
buzzword.
underestimated
I
him.
just think with the right management.
Years ago, I bought a Betamax. Good product, top of the line. Experts said it was better than a VHS. Turned out to be a complete waste of time and money. Let it go.
Guy with that mustache probably doesn't make a lot of good life choices. So yeah, the second story guy.
The goatee was
Mark
always the better
said-
choice. That's true.
He did the time. No one else on his crew went down. Solid.
I wonder what he was thinking there at the end. Well, obviously that, you know, he wasn't just gonna let him go. And more importantly, what's gonna happen to G now? Did something go wrong after they took this last guy?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Something went wrong.
He what? Tell him to get his ass back to the garage right now.
You cutie patootie.
Oh no, don't tell me she's gonna see it as well.
Kidding me. Absolutely kidding me.
Why are they meeting so late at night?
Sorry, man. I
Hey,
couldn't.
do you know how much time, how much effort I put into finding the perfect mark? And what, so you can just wimp out?
The guy has cancer, man. I found pills in his pocket.
Oh, he didn't want to do
That's
it.
what
He
my
got
dad
cold
took.
feet.
For like pancreatic cancer.
So, a guy with cancer can't be an asshole?
Wow, Saul really was
Speak
just
from
ruthless.
experience. I can't rip off a guy with cancer. I'm sorry.
Do you know how many of the suckers we've ripped off have sob stories? Every single one of them. This guy'll already be dead, so please
Damn,
get
and
back
she
in
just
your truck, go
overhears the
back to house,
conversation and
finish the
realizes what a
job.
guy he is.
Oh, look, we're doing really well, right? Hear me out, okay? I mean, we're rolling in cash. We could just let this one go.
Not your call.
Yeah, I mean, this is all that Saul had left. That's just the whole point.
If we're gonna do this, we should leave now.
We're really gonna go back there?
Oh, shit. Wait, so are they gonna get caught? What about Marion?
I'm down for this, I am. But what?
He's looking a little
What time
concerned.
did the guy take the drugs? We gave it to him, what? 3 hours ago? I don't even know if he finished it. He might be awake by now.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Damn, this, you know this is gonna go so wrong. Wow, you gotta love the cuts all the time. Oh, this is him pulling up to the school. When he confronts Walt. Classic car right here. Science. Damn. That's the end? Yeah. Jesus. What now? What a fantastic episode, guys. And it's obviously a little bit surreal seeing these scenes play out in the Breaking Bad timeline, seeing the direction that they decided to head into with them by essentially, a lot of people have been speculating about the times that they would pick for those particular scenes. And what we're seeing now is like, they really, so far at least, did decide to just focus fully on that, the end of season 2 Breaking Bad era, like, where Saul came into the picture, where Mike came into the picture for the first time. It was cool because they even focused on the little details, like Mike actually wearing those sunglasses, which we only saw him wear those. I remember that in his very first introduction scene with Jane. So that scene always stands out a little bit because he looks a little bit differently there, and it's kind of weird, of course, because he decides to go with a different sort of clothing style later on, and he doesn't really wear those things. But it's cool to see him then add a little bit more consistency this way, I guess. I can always appreciate those small details, but I gotta say that, like, although I absolutely loved the scene in the RV, especially in the very beginning when they teased it. Also a little weird, actually seeing. It's basically a remake of a scene when you think about it, where Saul then says it wasn't me, it was Ignacio, right? Like they made him redo that line as well, which, you know, it sounded a little bit differently. I mean, I literally have the details stuck in my head of like exactly the way he said it, and so you can just tell the difference in the way it's portrayed here. But still, it's so awesome to see. Although what I wanted to say, the point I was trying to make, I'm getting carried away so much, but yeah, in general, the scene that he had there with Walt and Jesse, it was a nice throwback for sure, but it wasn't necessarily the highlight of the episode for me. And I think that's the beauty of Better Call Saul, is that even though it is a spin-off, and of course we've been wanting it to connect to Breaking Bad all this time, and now it's finally here, but it's not... yeah, I mean, it's great. Again, it's absolutely fantastic, but it's not what you need out of the end of the show. I just want the storyline in general to come to a beautiful close, right? And I appreciate just the Better Call Saul story in itself, disconnected from Breaking Bad so much. And yeah, like that's why I would say that my personal favorite scene of this entire episode actually was the phone call that Saul had with Francesca, where he kind of, Francesca clued him in on everything that happened, and it was funny because she even mentioned the deal, for example, that Skyler had made, and again, like even getting that little glimpse of like Francesca with these people who are renting one of her homes, I guess, or whatever, was cool. But then, yeah, and then she brings up Kim, right, and says like, oh yeah, Kim even asked for you and stuff, and it's the one moment that gives Saul this like glimmer of hope that he can contact her and they can, you know, get back into contact. But he does, and she clearly told him something like, dude, don't reach out to me. And he got super mad over it. And it sucks because it's the thing that just drove him right back into addiction, essentially, right? Into his coping mechanism, which all this time we've seen, the Saul Goodman persona in itself was a coping mechanism for Kim leaving him and for everything that had happened to him. And now, you know, yeah, the fact that Kim didn't want to speak with him in that moment is actually what brings him back to just fully embracing that Saul Goodman persona again. And yeah, it wasn't even Jeff and his buddy who got back into the game themselves and who decided to continue the adventure. It was Saul who was just like, nah, let's do this. We're just gonna, you know, because he has nothing else to live for. And it's so sad to see. And it makes me wonder, where are these final episodes going to go? And realistically speaking, could Kim even still come back into the picture? I mean, I feel like it has to happen in some way. But in what way? Like, is she just going to feel sorry for him after he gets busted? Is she just, like, what is that going to look like, right? Clearly, there is no way she would ever want to be reunited with him, I feel. Because she realizes, again, that they're poisoned together and stuff, right? And so, I guess the kind of question that you have to ask yourself is, how could these two people still be together in some way without them actually being together, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking about. So it really could be something like Saul just being in prison and Kim like maybe a lifetime sentence literally, and Kim just going to visit him every now and then, and that's it. I don't know if that's like, yeah, again, I don't know if I'm thinking in any right direction there or if it's a realistic thing to think about. But it's also, yeah, I mean, it's fascinating to see the final scene here where Saul essentially does decide to, you know, go and break into this dude's place who, you know, had cancer and everything. And it's nice how they tie that back with, of course, Walt and everything. But yeah, the question is, and I guess the sort of prediction that I would make following this is that I don't even necessarily think something is going to go wrong here. I feel like he is going to pull it off because that guy, he must have been just drunk, and, you know, they gave him the whatever stuff they gave him that, you know, would put him to sleep quickly and that wouldn't make him be all there, to put it like that. I feel like he's going to pull it off, but the thing that's going to get back to him is Marion confronting him. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like, Saul is actually going to come back here with whatever he needed. They go back to the garage and suddenly Marion is there and saying, like, I overheard everything you talked about. Maybe even they have another, you know, conversation in the garage after the mission, essentially, where Marion can literally hear what they did. And she's going to be the one to turn him in. I feel like that's actually the direction it is going in. But yeah, I mean, other than that, is there really much for me to say? I think we definitely haven't seen the last of the Breaking Bad scenes. I feel like it's also something that we heard in advance, that apparently they had recorded a scene with all of them together, which we saw now in the RV, but there were also supposed to be scenes with just Saul and Walt, and Saul and Jesse. So I think those are still coming up, and we kind of saw that where now they sort of teased Saul going into Walt's, not house, but school. We saw that conversation, of course, already play out, so they don't need to show us that again unless they want to remake it once again. But I don't think that's what they're gonna do. But yeah, like we're still gonna see more of Breaking Bad, which is funny because the next episode is also directed and written by Vince Gilligan, and it's of course the penultimate episode coming up. So it was always a little weird to people how this episode is called Breaking Bad, and it is the first time that we see the characters again. But it's not actually written and directed by Vince Gilligan, but instead Thomas Schnauzer was, I think. So yeah, I think again, next episode is going to be a continuation of this, and that's why why Vince will still be doing that one. And then the big question is just like, where does it leave us? It's crazy because it's only 2 episodes to go, and it doesn't quite feel like, I mean, in a way it feels like the ending is in sight, but at the same time it's like, damn, it's so little time to show us what's going to happen and what Saul's life is going to look like post Gene, I guess, essentially. But I can only imagine that it's going to go wrong, and like prison seems kind of like the only place that he could end up. You could think of something really tragic like just suicide. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see him really going anywhere else right now. So I would want to know, and hear your thoughts about it, I guess. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. I hope that for now you enjoyed my reaction here to, this, I think it's called the anti-penultimate episode or something. I heard is the word for this, but yeah, 2 more episodes to go after this. It was a great episode. Really enjoyed it. Of course, guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction, that is up on Patreon, which is linked on top of the description. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, because I'll be reacting to the last 2 episodes in the coming weeks as well. So I hope to see you there for it once again. And then for now, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in episode 12.